Getting heat from a bird.
Why are you always in bird form?
Titus. Oh no.
What? What?
At this point,
My hand.
he's just sitting there like, fine. And just drops crow form into imp form. And Titus, this is the first time you realize that the crow is not actually a bird, it's actually a demon.
I was just wondering, because you've been a crow for like a long time.
The only thing keeping me from feeling alarmed is I'm going to assume you have some type of ownership over this demon.
No, it's not mine. It's Cordelia's.
Ah.
That's right. Been with Cordelia. Hundreds of years.
He seems tame enough.
That's right. And he like turns to the side with a little pouch on his hip. I went back down to Hellplanes for a while. Gift for Levi.
My hand.
Gives you what looks like a small flat stone that seemingly kind of has like this little glowing eminence on it and just kind of floats around the stone itself, kind of stuck to it. If ever hungry, put this to mouth and drink in.
Drink in.
Not stone. Just wisp.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, he's giving it to me.
Oh.
You're just kind of witnessing it.
Yeah.
So, every time I'm hungry, or just one time?
Once a day.
Oh, once a day. Okay. What about now?
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna give it a shot.
Refills every day.
Oh,
I brought extra for you.
thank you.
Alright.
So I give it a shot, Josh.
Alright, so you kind of put the stone to your lips, Ro, and you start to inhale in, and you hear what sounds like a small, silent, distant scream of somebody in pain, and it just down into your stomach immediately. You just feel recharged, like you just had like the best fucking meal of your life.
Is he eating like the pain of the damned as sustenance?
I'm
God,
so happy.
Soul. Did you just eat a soul?
You see the imp look to you, and he says, "Yes."
I think Joe was just saying that in general.
Refills
What it
every
tastes
day.
like. What it tastes like.
What's your favorite food?
Oh no, I don't have a favorite food for him. I'll come back to that.
But it tastes like the fucking 5-star version of that.
Nice.
And then
Kind of soul.
suffering of damned. Delicious.
This is fantastic. I'm gonna keep this forever.
Go ahead. Refills forever. Every day.
Fucking hate somebody.
Titus isn't so sure he can condone the consumption of souls. It's kind of like lawful good, something like.
Well, don't worry. I won't need to use it often. We have food.
For emergency.
It's an emergency.
I am lagging. I just had like a really bad lag spike, and Josh was laughing, but it was so laggy and broken up, I thought something was invading my home. Something not of this world was trying to into my headset.
So, did you hear us saying that we're just gonna use it for emergencies and not just be sitting there just going like,
Fucking good.
oh, fuck.
I think that one was a kid.
That's illegal.
Leroy, you killed a child.
Amazing. So, I'm gonna, pocket my new soul stone and
Quite literally. Refueled by the Nine Hells, approved by Ecor.
good night, Titus. Take my chessboard and I leave. He's had a weird night.
Ecor just looks at you, like gives you a thumbs up, and starts chasing after Leroy to keep playing chess.
He thumbs up, soldiers you, and leaves.
As they leave, I kind of wide-eyed follow them as they leave the tent, and I need to reflect on this, and I go back to meditating.
So what's Caldear and Cordelia doing while Leroy and Titus sit down for the night?
Before I go to bed,
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
go up to them and say, I'm gonna put him in darkness.
What?
What? It's gonna be funny, come on.
Wait, who?
Titus!
Oh. Alright. But don't freak him out too much, okay? If he hits you, it's your fault.
Technically, it will be my fault, yes. He has to go search now.
God.
Because he has to go find stuff to do it.
I'm so scared. What are you trying to do to me?
You'll find out. You'll find out.
Oh my god. Do you have a light in your room, by the way?
Yeah, I guess there's a candle or something.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh God.
Actually, there's no candle. I think one of my cantrips is light. I'll just assume there's some type of object I've imbued with light.
Yeah.
Maybe like a
A reading piece or something.
yeah.
Alright. So, Leroy, you'd be able to find that in time searching around.
Nice.
And
I'm gonna whisper the darkness spell into his tent.
so, just in brief, while Leroy seems to run off collecting the materials needed, what are you doing, Caldear and Cordelia, as the night starts to settle in?
I guess I'm gonna keep watch for a while. We're close to another town.
Alright.
Yeah. Eventually
Place-
settle down. Head back to my tent.
Okay, there's an easy metric. I thought of it. I'm gonna wait until it's dark enough that normal people won't be able to see.
I'm gonna tell. I'm also gonna tell Cordelia and Caldear. So, it's like a 60 feet. I can cast it for 16 feet. It's a 15-foot spear. Okay. Like a right foot.
What are you casting a 15-foot spear of? Oh,
Darkness.
sphere.
Yeah. So literally
Is it
just
spear?
just
I'm just
fucking
like,
encompass the entirety of Titus's tent.
Just so it is pitch black. You can't like you can't see. You
So
can't.
all of a sudden, I'm just encompassed in.
It's like you
blackness.
literally just went blind.
Yeah.
Just
You're sitting there and you see the light, and suddenly just. It's just total blackness overtakes you.
But I can still hear, right?
You can hear.
Yeah.
It's just
Um,
absolute darkness. You know your light spell's still going because you could feel the magic of you concentrating on it a little bit, but everything's
Not
just
there.
black.
No, but I'm pretty sure darkness actually ends light spells.
Oh,
Yes.
so
it does.
it's just
But could
sniff-
you-
In the same
could-
way that daylight instantly ends magical darkness.
But could I cast light in the darkness?
No,
Just to,
no.
Uh.
It won't go on.
it will constantly be like it'll be like so you're like at one end of the
Strobe
room
City.
turning on the light switch, and there's another light switch in the room just sitting there flicking it back off.
Just snuffs out.
okay.
I'm
Well-
just doing harmless spells because the other spells that I have would hurt you.
Obviously, somewhat alarmed. Titus will get up, and he will. Suppose he, not very big tent. He would have using his memory of how to of walking in and out of this tent. He'll begin to walk towards the exit.
Did he roll something for this? I don't know.
Well, you can feel it out. You kind of bump into the side of the tent a little bit, but you know.
I suppose I could. So I have. What is it? I'm like. Yeah, one of my racials is that I could. I'm attuned with air and water, so perhaps I could manipulate the air to kind of guide me along my way back to at least out of the darkness.
Alright, so you stand up, you're just kind of blustering, and you hear the flaps of the front of the tent kind of going. It guides you to that direction. So you actually manage to start making your way out.
Mm-hmm. So I'll begin to walk. Some obviously stumbling a little bit. This is disorienting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just everything's
It's one more. It's just like a couple more until the.
So I'll feel
It's close enough.
my way out of the tent, and I realize I'm outside now. I can still feel the dirt beneath my feet, right?
Yeah.
And suppose I'll just begin walking to where I last saw the rest of the group.
Alright.
So
It's just
again,
one hand on the tent for just slowly scuttling out. You finally get outside. Like you can see everything's still pretty, just enough light out where it's like a very brief dusk. And you turn around, it's just this giant sphere of black around your tent.
I'll look at the sphere. And I'll look back. I'm assuming everyone is exactly where they are.
I assume I moved a little bit since I'm going to sleep. Well,
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
probably like
watch.
just heading back as Leroy's like sitting there, probably by like maybe closer to the fucking coach, like maintaining this spot.
I don't think this is concentration.
No, I don't think it is.
No, so I don't have to concentrate on this.
It's just there. You're probably just laughing your ass off as you actually are.
Well, no.
Yeah, what is your reaction to me walking out? Because that will.
Why did you walk out? I was helping you sleep.
So this is your doing.
I thought you needed it dark.
He just kind of like rubs his temple. I don't suppose you could have asked me before you engulfed me in darkness.
Who meditates with their eyes open?
I was not asleep, Leroy. This was somewhat off-putting.
I can't. I don't think I can dispel it. It's like a 10-minute spell.
Just wait out the 10 minutes. This it would
I'm
disappear.
just waiting it out.
You know, the other one, I chose to do the better one. The other one makes you glow green.
Wordlessly, Titus waves his hand around and forms a small cloud above Leroy's head, and it begins to rain on him.
There hasn't been much showers lately, so this is okay.
This is okay. The cloud begins to rain more aggressively.
Oh, God.
I want to prestidigitation a smelly fart towards him.
Just become the cantrip wars of wizards.
I'll just sit over here, twiddling my fighter thumbs.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get you some mage hand gloves. Oh, God.
Does yours last as long as mine?
It lasts for as long as I need it to.
Oh.
I don't suppose you want to get rid of the darkness.
We have to wait.
Then here we are.
You want to see my final form? So we wait out the darkness. While
How long does it take?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
You know, as I was saying, the other one turns you a weird green color. However, it does make you more tired at the same turn.
I would prefer going forward, Leroy, if you wish to cast anything on me or around me, you at least let me know beforehand.
Well, I'll never use that one on you. That one hurts a lot. I touched it one time while me and the house were going somewhere. It was not pleasant. My hand glowed like for 3 days. I'm making that time period up, so, by the way.
This orb doesn't last for 3 days, does it?
No. 10 minutes. I used to do this to the library in my town.
Dissipate the rain cloud and just sit on the floor and begin meditating.
Alright, I'm done with my meme. I had another one because she said that, but I gotta let it go. I'll let this day finally fucking end.
I was like the longest day.
I had to get my meme out first, man. I assume 10 minutes passed, you can now go back to your home.
Yeah.
And... Does prestidigitation work with water?
I mean, it can dry you off, yeah.
Yeah. Dry it
Drying
off.
myself
but
off.
You can even flavor it a little with prestidigitation.
You can flavor the water, then throw it.
No.
So,
Alright, so we
night,
more before we turn in.
no, the night finishes out. Seems not really too bad. Keldir, you said you're staying up and keeping watch.
At least for a little while until it gets really dark, because we are near a town. So I mean, every other time we've been near a town, we've had bandits show up.
So keep in between the tents and such.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just sitting in a location that, you know, I don't want them to wait till I go to sleep, so.
Alright, so there's a point where you see Cordelia coming back to her tent.
Like, really late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just shrug. It's her personal business.
Alright. So the rest of the night kind of fishes out. You go to bed down, Keldir.
Oh no, I don't like how you're focusing on me.
Oh god. Oh fucking god. But no, it's just it's a regular night. Everything finishes out. It's very quiet and relaxed. And in the morning, do hear a bit of rustling, and it sounds like somebody looking around the main campsite, kind of in a hurried way.
Am I the only one up? Well,
I would imagine well, depends on how late Titus and Leroy get up. Cordelia, I would imagine you get up pretty early.
I wake up pretty early. I pretend to sleep in for a bit.
well, I'm a light sleeper, so I'm gonna get up and see what's going on.
Leroy is a young lad who gets up at the crack of dawn, like, and wakes up all the adults later at that
Thank you,
time.
Leroy.
It's Christmas.
Christmas now. Middle of summer.
Yes. Delicious. Alrighty, let me just check something here. No. Alright. Alright, so, as you come out of your tent, Keldir and Leroy, and it's waking up Titus and everyone else, you see Barbara kind of walking around like she's trying to track something.
Weird lady, what are you doing?
I'm missing something, and I think somebody was a late night visitor here.
What are you missing?
A very nice dagger of mine.
Was it actually yours?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll to connect the dots really quick. Alright, I connect the dots.
You just fucking immediately now just clicks in your head.
You're just like, oh yeah, that explains everything.
Eh.
I silently laugh to myself and go into pack up.
Did anyone see anything last night?
I made it so one person couldn't see.
Grr.
He's asleep.
Maybe because you made it so dark?
Yes. I was trying to help him sleep.
Well, she looks around like, I'll bother her when she gets up.
One time I tried to have another person eat a foot.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
He was a very scared deckhand who kept trying to leave.
So Leroy something murderer.
Hey, wait, no, it was there were zombie foots. Okay, I didn't just cut off a man's foot.
I don't know how that's even better.
We were on a ship and weird zombies came at us. What's wrong with it?
The fact that you made someone eat their foot during that time.
I didn't actually make him eat it. I just wanted to watch him squirm. He was funny.
I'm starting to realize why they promoted you.
Yes.
Anyone would be terrified to fight you.
I try my best.
But she keeps looking around for a bit. Doesn't really seem to get her. I see footprints, but I keep losing track of them.
There's a lot of people in the camp.
There is. Unfortunately, it seems to have overlapped everything. It's quite disappointing.
I wish I had a soul stone in real life right now. Like,
You just fucking feed yourself with that shit.
I
Favorite food? And every time you use it, you will hear a wail of anguish and pain.
This is so fucked up.
Sometimes you gotta do the necessary. You know what I mean?
At this point, Barbara just goes to start packing up her things as the morning starts rolling out more. Well, I suppose I should ride with you the rest of the way, seeing how we're both going then. I need to at least know where you're staying for the time being when we do arrive, if I need your air quote assistance.
You just air quote me?
Yeah. Fingers. You know, finger wiggles like Cordelia did when she said she was casting spells at me.
I can do finger wiggles.
I'm sure you can. Probably.
However, I don't know what she did. All I can do are sparks. Oh, and laser beams.
Laser beams.
Yes.
You're a wizard then?
No.
She kind of looks at the bird like... What? She's like questioningly asks Warlock.
Well, is the bird answer?
Yes!
Nice. Good time.
Alright.
It was a weird book in my dad's library.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh,
Good morning.
before it gets too late, what's it? Do you know how to locate something?
Maybe? Really depends what it is. Like, if it's something I've personally seen and held, it's quite easy, but otherwise, I could end up just finding anything, you know?
That's unfortunate. I lost one of my Nysa daggers.
Oh, did you? How did that happen?
She kind of like eyes you a little bit at that little bit of remark. Like, somebody came and took it from me.
From you? I would think that a thief like yourself would, be more alert towards that sort of thing.
Yes, well, usually there's not much competition around.
Yes, I guess so. Perhaps the Order should have hired that thief instead of you.
True. He's like giving you the biggest fucking eye of suspicion right now.
Well, did you want any help looking for it, or?
It would be appreciated.
Alright, what's it look like?
It's a very beautiful dagger, a nice gold filigree handle with plenty of gemstones and the guard in the pommel itself. The main blade has a very nice gold filigree snake going down to where the tip dispenses a nice amount of venom when needed.
That sounds quite interesting. This is your dagger we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Not
I asked the
stolen,
same.
right?
I asked the same question.
Like you didn't, get a 5-finger discount on it from somewhere, right?
No. It was bought.
With your own money?
With money.
Right. Yes, that that makes a lot of sense. Well, if I see something like that, I'll keep an eye out, and I'll let you know.
You could see her kind of like one hand on her hip, kind of digging her thumb in a little, like as she eyes you a bit. The other arm's just kind of hanging down a little. Still a bit of a sassy pose towards her. Very well. Very well. I'll keep riding alongside you so we know where you are in Octave.
Right. Well, suppose if we're going to the same place, it is easier for us all to just go together instead of randomly meeting up like this all the time.
Yes. Well, let's set out. An unfortunate loss, but I'll have to just get a new one.
Yes, try to pay for this one with your own money.
That's good.
That wasn't a joke.
I'm sure it wasn't. At this point, she goes to get her horse ready and pack up her tent and everything. Ikor helps everyone else kind of close up the tents and all. Get everything packed up and... And Titus, you finally notice of why the coach drives itself as Ikor sits down and then goes invisible while picks up the reins. So, on the next 3 nights, anyone keep watch just to keep an eye on the camp?
I've said I've done it every single other time, so I always will.
Alright.
Like I said before, just basically until it gets absolutely pitch black out.
Oh, I was muted.
Yes, you were.
Because literally everybody else has spell slots, and I don't think I'd really trust Leroy on a solo one.
Yeah. Alright, so On the first night, well, the last 2 nights, I should say, Kildare, you hear the stones get kicked, and you look over, you see Bavra near Cordelia's tent.
She's a human, right?
Yeah.
I just like every night I always have Eco like in my tent so we can help keep an eye out.
Alright. Wide awake and keeping an eye out.
I mean, Eco's Eco shares my bedroll anyway, so.
Does she not see me like sit down outside while it's still kind of light out?
Oh, she does, but this is like mid dark, like, sundown.
Oh.
So, she looks over and sees you probably staring right at her. It just, right. It just kind of starts going back to her tent. So last night.
Eco, you should go steal something fancy from her, something shiny. I'll cast Cat's Grace on you.
You're gonna have to roll for him. So go ahead. Get those stealth and hands.
Rossi, make him change to something else so she won't recognize it.
Yes.
Turn
It's
into
an imp.
He's
You can turn into a spider.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Just a big ass spider stealing shit from her back. Alright, go ahead and roll the fucking.
Eco, look, just if you do get caught, try to run away.
God.
He can turn invisible. I don't think it's gonna be hard to run away.
You know what? You should also be invisible for this.
Invisible spider. Oh god, yes.
Like, you might not need to be a spider. You just use your inform so you actually have hands. Be invisible.
Right. So Kildare, you just see fucking Ecor and Imp form suddenly going out. Oh my fucking god.
I mean, I already know what Cordelia did the first time, and I feel this is just
And
dessert
then,
for the thief, so...
He doesn't have a sleight of hand proficiency, so I'm just gonna roll the dex mod.
Oh, damn.
Alright, so there's what I said last time, the back gems, the platinum.
I just told him to steal something shiny.
Alright, so he just goes straight for the bag of gems because they just sparkle like fucking beautiful starlight. Comes back with a bag worth fucking 500.
Jesus Christ.
Eco, you were meant to take one, not the whole bag.
But you told me something shiny. I took.
Guess one gem would be shiny.
But it's so shiny.
How did you even carry all of this?
It's really shiny.
Oh, all right. Oh, she's going to be fuming. I shouldn't be so excited about